Update 2 on Hurricane Nicole with winds of 125 miles an hour and a pressure of 953 millibars. It's a Category 3 moving over Bermuda right now. Hasn't made landfall, but it's just miles away from it, and hurricane force winds are being sustained on the island. It's a Category 3, as I say, a position 31.9 degrees north, 64.7 west, moving northeast at 16 miles per hour. That's as of 3 PM UTC, October 13th. The storm's expected to continue in that vein towards the northeast and gradually weaken and then eventually turn post-tropical by day 2, which would make it this Saturday. By the weekend it will be post-tropical and it will probably stall to the southeast of Newfoundland for a day or two before going on its merry way over the northern Atlantic as a post-tropical, extratropical cyclone. So until then, the main threat is only for Bermuda. Obviously the storm is directly over Bermuda right now, the eye only several miles to the east or southeast. There's the sea surface temperatures, warm, 26 to 28, maybe a little bit higher where the storm is right now. Certainly warm enough to sustain tropical cyclone development. That's not its issue though. This is wind shear. Look at that, the numbers there, well, not the numbers but the colours. The red areas showing extremely prohibitive amounts of wind shear over the storm right now, and that's only going to get worse. There you can see the storm's presentation on the water vapor imagery. Looks like dry air to the west, but to the northeast not looking too bad in that regard, but the wind shear is going to kill this storm off, no doubt. Doesn't help Bermuda because right now it's still a Category 3 over the island. There it is, the latest satellite imagery. The eyes started to capitulate in those last few frames, and Bermuda's saving grace is that the storm wasn't where it was 24 hours ago, much stronger Category 4 than it is now. You can see just in this 7-hour period how much the storm has weakened in that time, but it still remains strong. Category 3 major hurricane, not something to take lightly, difficult to prepare against on an island like Bermuda, and obviously it's going to be a rough ride for a few more hours. What's going on elsewhere? 95C to the far left, Invest 99E in the East Pacific. There's Nicole, nothing else in the Atlantic right now. You can visit the Force 13 website for all this as well, a tracking map. And further to the east, the eastern hemisphere, after we pass Africa, you've got what's left of air, which is still going, believe it or not, about to make landfall in Vietnam. TD24W, 92S down there near Indonesia, and 2 more West Pacific invests to the far east over there, either of which could develop into a significant typhoon. We've reached 70 storms in 2016 so far. Not sure if these numbers are up to date for the other years because we've done some research on that recently. But as it is the 56th most active year on record out of the 57 on the list, with obviously 2.5 months still to go. A lot of major hurricanes though for the storm totals. You can visit Force 13 on the website, force13.com, and its forum. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Search Force 13 all in text. You can also add Fool 13 on Skype for tropical weather chat at any time. That's FOOL13. Possibility we may go live this evening. If we do, it will be at 9 PM UTC. Just watch this space. We'll be providing more updates in due course. That's all for now.